Quill Books and Harper Audio present The Wonders We Seek, 30 Incredible Muslims Who Helped Shape the World by Saadia Faruqi and Aneesa Mumtaz. Read by Dalia Ramahi. A note before we begin. For a glossary and a list of additional reading, be sure to download the accompanying enhancement PDF from your audiobook provider, or go directly to www.harpercollins.com/pages/The Wonders We Seek. For Mubashir, who got me interested in ancient Muslim inventors. SF. For my parents. AM. For my siblings, Ali, Dina, and Hasna. SK. Dear reader, if you're listening to this book, it means you're interested in the origins of the sciences and arts. It means you're open to hearing new ideas, even if they clash with what you may already believe. That's good. That means you're ready to learn. We wrote this book because we want everyone to know about the amazing contributions of Muslims throughout history, all the way up to the present. These days, the news you see on television and read on the internet may make you believe that Muslims are backward, and that the countries we live in are devoid of science or technology, that all the brave and smart and powerful people live in the Western world. We wrote this book to shed light on people and events that tell us different. We wrote this book to uncover accomplishments of Muslims that will leave you awed and inspired. Finally, we want our Muslim readers to feel pride and joy in this heritage. The most important fact to remember is that many of the inventions we see today, much of learning and discovery, happened centuries ago through the effort and hard work of ancient people in medieval kingdoms and faraway lands. But if you think that was Europe during the 16th, 17th, and 18th centuries, you'd be wrong. Think further back to the 7th to 10th centuries. Consider the lands of Arabia, Iraq, Persia, and India. Hundreds of years before Europeans even knew that washing hands was an essential part of hygiene, Muslims in the Arab world were devising medical equipment that is still used in hospitals today. 1,000 years before the Wright brothers, Arabs and Persians were creating flying machines and attempting to emulate birds. Female warriors and rulers were flourishing. Art, music, astronomy, physics, mathematics, and so many other fields of knowledge were being shared and created and discussed by Muslims a very, very long time ago. This tradition of learning, dedication, and progress continues in all corners of the globe, from Pakistan and Bangladesh to Egypt and Indonesia and even China. Why? Human creativity, curiosity, and ingenuity definitely play a role. But a big reason is that discovery and learning are part of the Islamic faith. Muslims are commanded in our holy book, the Quran, to seek knowledge and study nature for signs of the Almighty. The earliest Muslims used books of ancient Greek learning and continued their quest for knowledge. Everything they discovered and understood was written and translated over time into Latin, French, German, and English until it fueled Europe's Renaissance and the scientific revolution. But this book is more than just a history book. It includes personalities who lived hundreds of years ago, as well as those who are currently alive. It showcases achievements in many different areas: music, medicine, politics, human rights, literature, sports, technology, and more. Our goal is to bring to light Muslims who have made a tremendous lasting difference in the world, and hence in all of us. This was no easy task, we assure you. Compiling this book was challenging. We and our research assistant, Rich Heffron, worked hard to sift through countless personalities. Who do we choose to include? What criteria do we utilize? And how do we decide who to leave out? We wanted to include all the brightest geniuses of the ancient world and all the incredibly hardworking, selfless people of modern times. Yet, we were limited by many factors. First of all, we don't have sufficient biographical information about many Muslims who lived centuries ago. Take the example of Al-Khwarizmi, the father of algebra and algorithms. He was a treasure for the entire
Sample complete. Ready to continue?